on, you guys? It's your boy Alex West Collects here, bringing the most in-depth action figure reviews here on YouTube. And today we have something very special. We have the brand new WWE Mattel Elite Defining Moments Ringside Collectibles exclusive figures. We have Kurt Angle, Logan Paul, Paul Heyman, and the bloody Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yes, the first bloody figure from Mattel. I know we've kind of gotten a little taste of the blood with that Mick Foley defining ones where they had the blood on them, but this is just full-on blood on the face for Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm so excited for this set. Again, it is a Ringside Collectibles exclusive. That's the only place you're going to be able to grab these figures. When you guys shop, use promo code 4LIFE to save 10% off your order. So you can order these figures individually if you just want a Kurt or just Paul or Stone Cold. You don't have to buy the full set, but if you do buy the full set, you get this awesome like slip box. You'll see the image of each of the wrestlers included, the Defining Moments logo. It is massive in size. Flipping it over, you can take a look and you can see the image on the side. It is the same image on the other side here. On the back, just the WWE logo. On the top, this is like a leather belt strap or something is what it looks like. You'll see Stone Cold Steve Austin, Kurt Angle, Paul Heyman, and Logan Paul. There is the Ringside Collectibles exclusive logo here on top. We'll open this here and you'll see this WWE logo. And when you open it up, you'll see all four of these figures just sitting here, ready to come out of the box. So let's slide them out. We'll take a look and unbox these guys for you here. Straight up, we're gonna go right to it, man. Stone Cold Steve Austin. I know Ringside showed those images with the shirt on backwards. That was probably just an error on that one figure, but this looks good. You get the bloody Austin 316 shirt. Look at the blood on the face, man. Wow. There's also a vest in there if you guys were curious. You know, it didn't just come with a t-shirt, but I love these Defining Moments figures. They look so good. Look at that, man. Oh, the read up for Stone Cold. Such an iconic moment. The image of Stone Cold on the side. Let's flip these all over so they don't topple over, and we'll go through these one by one. Sorry, it's a little sloppy in here, but just so many boxes. Then we got Kurt Angle. I don't know how I feel about these heads. I want to crack them out of the box eventually and kind of see, you know, looks like a little bit of QC issues here. Man, that's disappointing. Look at the Angle logo. Like, scrape. QC lately with Mattel has been driving me nuts, man. That's the complaint. But you get 3 heads for Angle. You get the shaving cream. You get the awesome head of him, like, looking confused. This is, I believe, a brand new torso for Angle, so it does look really, really good. You'll see the image of Angle here on the sides, exactly the same. On the back, you'll see the image of Angle. A little reader if you guys want to pause, you can do so there. Logan Paul, I mean, I'm sure this is one, unless you're a huge Logan Paul fan, not everyone is super excited. This is probably one of my least excited figures from the set, but still looks pretty good. I believe this is at Crown Jewel when he won the United States Championship. Yes, it looks like it. I don't know how defining of a moment that was, but I will definitely compare with the most recent Ultimate Edition that came out. And then Paul Heyman, Paulie Dangerously. We got the ECW One Night Stand Paul Heyman redone. He's got the bigger torso, the leather jacket, even the lanyard. This is just one I was so excited for. Again, Ringside Collectibles logo. Image of Heyman on all sides. The image on the back. And here you'll see the little read-up for Paul Heyman. These figures look fantastic. I want to go through this full set review and see what these figures are all about. We're going to start this review off with Logan Paul. So let's look at all the accessories included. You'll get a set of the pointing hands with Logan Paul. He does have one fisted hand and one mic open holding hand on the figure itself. You will also get the alternate hands here as an extra added accessory. So 3 sets of hands. You will get the Logan Paul United States Championship belt here. I believe this is actually a Rey Mysterio custom side plates because he technically beat Rey, and this is the belt he had, which looks pretty cool. First time we're seeing that. Additionally, he does have this like rubber entrance vest here, which I actually do dig his entrance gear. Looks pretty cool. You'll see all the detailing too with the orange, the little stitching. On the back, it'll have Logan Paul, very similar to the Ultimate Edition as far as the back design, I believe. Not a reuse. This is definitely a new mold here. But you'll see the head sculpt here. I actually do like the TrueFX technology here. Kind of the boring head, kind of the straight face one for Logan Paul. But this vest, again, does look really, really nice. I do like it. The orange and yellowish kind of color tones really do pop that he wears with a lot of his gears. Ports open here in the front. We will remove it off of the figure and see how hard it is. I will say this vest is a little stiffer than I'm used to. I feel like Mattel at one point really had some stiff plastic and then kind of reverted to something a little softer, but this is a little more solid, which I think will make it a little easier to clasp it, because I feel like sometimes these entrance vests really are a pain in the butt to close back together. But you'll see how it looks, kind of like some armor here. It looks really nice. Look at the detailing here on the sides. Just really like how that came out. He does have the ripped torso here, you can see, for Logan Paul. Again, does have the headband on this head, some black elbow pads. Does have, again, the hand and wrist tape. You'll see the detailing on his tights. Again, the orange and kind of really just mainly black. Not super crazy, but it's enough to pop. I love the kind of orange painting around the kickers. That looks really, really good here for Logan Paul. If you guys want to run through the articulation, the head will fully rotate. Looks up about there, down about there. Arms will go fully round, up and down. Bicep cut, double jointed elbows. Hands will rotate and hinge. The ab crunch on mine is very stiff. I'm not going to try to push that too much. Probably got to heat it. Waist swivel is pretty good. Legs, wow, super stiff on the legs as well. On the splits, has a little bit of that bounce back, at least mine does. It's like he's got drop down hips. He kicks up about there. Thigh cut, they are pin legs, so good rotation at the knees. You do have a boot rotation here. The kickers do go up and down, rock side to side. So all in all, a decent articulation here for Logan Paul if you can loosen those joints. But I don't know, not my favorite figure from the set, but I do want to compare with the Ultimate. So quick side-by-side of the brand new Ultimate Edition Logan Paul that just came out versus the Elite Defining Moments figure here. I still like the Ultimate. The gear just looks so damn toyetic. You'll see even the straps on the entrance jack look a little nicer in my opinion, just pop a little more. He does have the custom Logan side plates with the United States Championship versus the one that came with Ray. You'll even see the front plate looks like to be a different color. This is definitely a different shade of blue. Even the head sculpt, it is the same head I have on here, but you'll see how the TrueFX technology was applied with this head. I'll be honest, I like the Ultimate way better. Not to say this is a bad figure, but the Ultimate to me just really stands out a lot more. Our next figure we're taking a look at is Kurt Angle, and this is just a fun one. So accessory-wise, you'll get a set of the mic open holding hands here. You do have those open hands here for Kurt Angle. You do get a total of 3 heads here for Angle. This is like kind of like Ultimate Edition amount of accessories. You get kind of the hair, you know, good boy Kurt Angle, the U.S. Olympian here on the left. You get the smiling head with the wig, which of course is removable. We'll get into more detail as we go on. And then you got the shaved head with the shaving cream. You also do get a pair of clippers for his head to be shaved, as well as some shaving cream that will sit on the top of his head. So I'll zoom in. The shaving cream doesn't really port onto anything. It's just kind of a piece of plastic, and you can kind of have it sit there. It'll sit nicely, but I don't know how that's going to work on display if you kind of knock into your shelf or something. But you'll see all the shaving cream around. I guess while we're at it, we could bring in the other head. We've seen this head before. Those eyes look a little wonky to me, man. I don't know. Probably not going to use this head. I feel like it's just too unique to use one of these. But this head, he kind of looks like a little bit of an alien. I don't know. Just doesn't look awfully great like Kurt Angle. Maybe the shaving cream is just so unique. I wonder if this... I see the wig here that goes on. I wonder if that'll fit on there. I don't know if that makes sense to do it, but do I have it on backwards? Sorry. That's kind of how that looks. Just some crazy Kurt Angle moments here. He also does come with these 2 gold medals, which are removable. We've seen this plenty of times here from Mattel. We'll take it off of the figure. Probably easier to remove the head, and you can pop these medals off. We'll put this head back on. But while we're up close, you're going to see the gold medals. They look really, really cool. No paint application on the back, just white. So for Kurt Angle, new torso. Man, it's a painted torso too. You'll see the paint splotches on mine. You'll see kind of the missing white paint applications here. That's a bummer, but this is a new torso. He does have this kind of more size to it. I don't know if it was really needed. I don't know if this looks like Kurt Angle. I think it's a little too buff, just my opinion. The head fits on there pretty nice, but you'll see it looks like... On camera, with my lighting, I'm going to say the head looks to be a different color of the torso, but when I'm looking at it off camera here, it doesn't look that bad, but I think it's my lighting, but it is slightly different. I will point that out. You see the singlet here, it does have the A, same logo on the other side. It does have the same logos on the knee pads. The back of the singlet is just plain white. Something about this just skin tone. It looks too flat of a paint application. Like, look at it. You'll see the tattoo on the back, but it just looks really, really flat. You can even feel it. Just... I don't know, man. He's got the red elbow pads here, too. You'll see the paint applications versus the lower part. Again, a little more of a shine to it. The legs look to be a little small. And let me zoom out. Proportionally. I don't know. The legs look small compared to that torso. That's just my opinion. You'll see the side of the boots have angle. You'll have them black and red on the other side. If you guys want to swap the heads, we can put on... this head, which we've seen before. This goes back all the way to the entrance grade figure. Man, that is stiff to put on. But that looks pretty good. I will say, split my neck peg just a little bit on the side, trying to squeeze that in. So be careful. Look at that. Jeez. And then we do have the shaving cream head, which we can put on. That was a little easier to get on. If you guys, again, want to see the shaving cream on top of his head. Just funny, but articulation-wise, head will fully rotate. Looks up about there, down about there. Arm will go full around, up and down. Bicep cut, double joint elbows, hands will rotate and hinge. He does have an ab crunch that goes forward and that far back. Waist is a little stiff, not awful. Split, wow, legs super tight, man. I can't even, I'm going to have to heat him again. He does have the bounce back, thigh cut, double jointed. All right, these seem smooth. Are they pinned? No, they look pinless. Boot articulation, the feet do go up and down. They also do rock side to side. Man, I don't know what's with the articulation on these figures, but it's really stiff. For some Kurt Angle comparison, so we have the two Legends figures here in between. Obviously, a later run, the Wrestling Machine Kurt Angle, kind of an earlier run here. We also do have the Ultimate Edition. You can see how they all stack up. And again, this is the older torso mold. I don't think this was awful for Angle. I feel like this one's just a little too bulky, but let me know what you guys think down below. This is a long awaited figure, if you ask me. I remember when the first Paul Heyman Build-A-Figure came out, there was a Toys R Us, like, pay-per-view set. It was like a kind of modern day Heyman. It's like, when are we going to get like the ECW, the trench coat? And I couldn't tell you how long ago that was. It's like 10 years later, we're finally getting it. I don't know why this took so long. This was a layup, but it looks so damn good. Let's run through the accessories. You will get a set of the open hands. He does have a mic open holding hand as well as a pointing hand. You will get the counterparts out of the packaging as well. He comes with a trench coat, the ECW lantern, ECW hat, ECW microphone, as well as a set of headphones here for your Paul Heyman figure. Additionally, which I'm kind of not just noticing now, there seems to be a hood here on the back of this. I don't remember that. Is that accurate? I'm sure it is if they did it. But I was kind of like blown back. I was trying to think, like, did he have a hood? Obviously, I'm not going to hold it up because I don't remember wearing it, but his trench coat does have a hood here. For some reason, I remember him having like a belt loop. Maybe I'm thinking old ECW days, but let's get a close-up of this lanyard. You'll see the ECW 2000 all area access. The hat, is it removable? It is not. It is molded on. So you cannot remove this hat. This is a new thing, excuse me, Mattel's been doing. I feel like a lot of these newer figures, even like I heard that new G.I. Bro figure from the Monday Night Wars, the hat is molded on. So this is something new. We've seen it with the San Diego Comic-Con Ultimate Edition Cena. Interesting. I guess you're not going to take the hat off. I would have liked the option to. He does have that beautiful ponytail in the back. Again, let's remove the microphone. If you guys wanted to put like the headset around his like neck, that's probably what I'm thinking I'm gonna do. You can remove this trench coat, and let's take a look at the suit. So with this Heyman, they went with a bigger body. It's a new suited body mold, and I'm noticing mine, man, the arm is really loose. That is a little concerning. I wonder if that is what is with QC lately? My God, I don't think the arm's broken, but it's definitely a gap. I hope that's something I can fix because this is a very unique arm. It does not seem to be the same like standard black suit, but you'll see it. That's just disappointing, man. Kurt Angle's singlet was enough, man. Did I really need to have this too? I don't even want to bend this arm down, but let's leave it for now. We'll continue with the review and we'll figure it as we go. Again, the lanyard is removable. You probably pop the head off here. ECW logo on the hat. Ponytail here. Again, you'll see the nice suited body for Heyman, the bigger body, the brown shoes. Let's run through articulation if I can. I guess we'll use the other side. The head will rotate a bit, but that ponytail's gonna get stuck to kind of fix it, you know, get in the way. Can look about there, down about there. Arm will go fully around. It is a little stiff. It's stiff, man. A lot of these figures are just stiff. They're not that fun or easy to articulate. Bicep cut, double joint elbows. Hands will rotate and hinge. I don't know if there's any ab rotate or ab crunch here. It just, nothing seems to want to move. There is a waist swivel. Legs are stiff. I wonder if that's because of the suited jacket. Legs will kick about there. Thigh cut, double jointed, pinless knees here. Not real much articulation with the feet here. I want to heat this and see what's going on because I do not want this arm to snap. So fortunately, I was able to heat the arm and it's sitting better, but there is a bit of a gap. I don't know if you guys can see, but it is also on this side, so it could just be the fitment of the arm. I don't know. But Heyman comparisons, we have the From the Vault figure. Again, this had the really bigger torso. He was a lot heavier, obviously, in this run. And then we have that torso Build-A figure that I did mention before. You'll see the head sculpts and how this figure looks. I feel like this sculpt here is just so like Paul Heyman-esque from that era. Just such a sly, you know, like sneaky smile, man. I just really love how this came out. Obviously a different era, but if you guys wanted to pair this Paul Heyman with a Ruthless Aggression kind of early run Brock Lesnar, here's a quick side-by-side. It is a little tough to squeeze all these guys in, but some ECW figures to go with your Paul Heyman. We have Terry Funk, we have the Sandman, of course we have RVD from One Night Stand, and we also do have the Dudley Boys with the Giant Bubba, but again, some great ECW figures to pair with your Paul Heyman. Here we go. I can't tell you how excited I am for this figure. In my own marquee way, I'm going to say this is like wrestling figure history for Mattel. We've tiptoed around the whole blood thing before, but like this is full on, no, we're giving you a bloody figure. It can't be more in your face. From the t-shirt that came with this, the head obviously. I hope this opens up the door for more down the road. I don't expect this to be a recurring thing like the Blood and Guts set at Ringside Collectibles, but man, we finally got it. It took 15 plus years, but Mattel has given us a bloody figure, and it's like, here. It's kind of nuts. And you know, I'm so excited for this figure, not to mention, let me give you a kind of personal side of it. My son has been so into wrestling lately. Out of nowhere, he has this obsession with Shawn Michaels. I've been showing all these matches. I showed him this match, and now, for his birthday, he's requesting that I buy him one of these figures, which is probably going to happen, but I actually have 2 more on pre-order myself, so I cannot wait to get them in hand. But let's just get right to it. I know you guys want to see it. Here's the bloody head. We'll jump into all the other accessories, but man, that looks really good. You can see the kind of like dry blood on Stone Cold running down to his teeth. He's in pain, about to pass out from the sharpshooter. It's just like unbelievable. And if that wasn't enough, the t-shirt says it too. You get the Austin Blood 316 blood drip, blood from a stone. Man, you got the WWE attitude. This is just crazy. And you know what, this figure, I just love it, love it, love it. Accessories, of course, you get a set of fisted hands. What else would you need, right? Was it the Ultimate that didn't come with fisted hands? Am I making that up? I don't know, but the only other hands you need that can't give the middle finger hands, maybe that's something we get down the road with TKO as the owners of WWE. You'll get the vest too, Austin 316 vest with the skulls on the back. You also get the standard head that's on the figure. And you also do get the ring bell here, which was used during the match. But this figure looks phenomenal. This shirt it's not Velcro, man. And it's going to be a pain in the butt to take off, but I'll probably have to do that off camera. But let's take a look at the figure, the head on the figure itself. This is definitely an old head. It's a little loose and wobbly. But you know, it does capture a good likeness of Stone Cold. This body is definitely redone to make him look thicker too. You can see the knee pad with the knee brace. You'll see the obviously iconic tattoo for Stone Cold. I want to take the shirt off. I don't want to do it on camera. I just feel like it takes too damn long, and I don't want to rip it. All right, we got the shirt off, and one gripe coming your way real quick. But let's take a look at the shirt off of the figure. It is the stretchy material. It wasn't that bad to take off, but here's the problem. It did stain his shoulder. You guys can't see that, a little bit of a hint of blue, which is really, really annoying. I was really looking forward to having this newer body mold. Again, same torso that we've been seeing for Stone Cold. He does have these bigger arms, but this ball joint on the shoulder makes it a little hard to articulate. You guys can see it's a bigger shoulder joint. Man, that's staining. It's even on this side. Come on. Every figure in this set has had some type of QC issue, and that's not Ringside's fault. That's definitely a Mattel thing, and it's like QC's got to step up, man. These figures are going up in price. Unacceptable, man. Between all these figures, there's been some type of QC issue, tight joints. Come on, get your game together, man, Mattel. I love you guys. I love what you do. It's not the design team. It's not the marketing team. This is a QC issue. But let's continue on. I don't know. I think, are these newer legs? Or are these the same skinny legs they've been using? They might be the same. I can't really tell. I know on that 3-pack that we're getting from the WrestleMania match where he actually did bleed, he did have, it looked like newer legs, but you'll see all the standard Stone Cold that you've seen before. If you guys want to see him with his vest, we'll run through articulation. And then, of course, we will throw the head that you guys want to see on this figure body. But that is the vest for Stone Cold Steve Austin. Let's just do it. I don't want to wait anymore. Let's pop the head off and throw it on this figure. A little stiff here. Here you go. There it is. Stone Cold bleeding. Obviously not wearing his entrance vest, but let's get that off the figure. We'll run through some articulation. We'll get a close-up at this head on the body. It's just like, man, this is like I said, it's Mattel wrestling figure history. If you've been a long fan of this line, this is something we've all wanted. But that looks great. That looks so good, man. I can imagine people posing him, passing on the sharpshooter. But let's run through articulation here. Head Stiff. It is stiff on here, I will say. Looks about there, down about there. The arms, like I said, the bigger shoulder joint make it a little harder to articulate here. They do go up and down. I wonder if that's going to scrape in there, because I feel like when they did this with a Hogan figure, yeah, that skinny torso and those bigger shoulders, I don't think this really works in my opinion. Bicep cut. There's even more staining on his forearm, on his bicep, man. More staining here. Just a disappointment, man. Bicep cut. Excuse me. Double joint elbows. Hands will rotate and hinge. Ab crunch. Standard. Waist swivel. The legs, not stiff at all, surprisingly. Thigh cut. Double jointed. They are pinned legs. You do have the boot rotation. They do up and down. They rock side to side. Again, standard Stone Cold Steve Austin body. Articulation is better than the other figures, but what would you rather have? Stiff joints where you could heat, or just stains that are pretty much stuck on the figure? Some Stone Cold Steve Austin comparison for you guys. So we have the first Ultimate Edition figure here. Obviously, you see how much skinnier he is versus the Monday Night Wars Ultimate here. This is the perfect Stone Cold figure. I also do have, this is just a regular Elite body. I did throw on the Ultimate Edition gear, but you guys want to see how much skinnier the arms were? The legs, I'm going to say these are thick. Are they thicker? I can't tell, man. You let me know in the comments below. I want to say they are the same, but I've been wrong before. One thing I really wanted to do, if you have the Ultimate and your figure is stained like mine, who cares? Because I have an extra Ultimate Edition, and these are warming shelves right now. There's plenty of them at my local Walmart. You can throw this bloody head on the Ultimate, and like I said, that's what I plan on doing. That's where that's gonna live, and that looks freaking sick. Go ahead and swap that head, put him in the sharpshooter, and have him pass out. My buddy Steisenberg Customs on Instagram helped me put this custom Bret Hart together. It's supposed to be based on that WrestleMania 13 match. Of course, we're getting the Elite figures with the 3-pack, including Ken Shamrock, but here's a quick look of Stone Cold Steve Austin next to Bret Hart. Not the easiest thing to capture. We have Bret Hart putting him in the sharpshooter, and you have Stone Cold with the blood just dripping down his face. If you guys have enjoyed this video review, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I know most of you guys watching this video right now have not subscribed to this channel, so go ahead and smash that subscribe button and stay tuned to the newest action figure reviews here on my YouTube channel. Let me know your thoughts on this brand new Defining Moment set from Ringside Collectibles. Will you be looking to add them to your collection? Will you be passing? What do you think of how they were done? But let's get into it. We're going to rank them. We're going to talk about them. It's a fun set, but not without a lot of flaws. And mine all had some type of QC issue. And I hope that is not the case with you guys. We're going to start with Logan Paul. That's going to be my number 4 ranking, my lowest from this, wave or series. Again, you can buy them individually. You don't have to buy them as a set. But just not enough meat on the bone for me. I'm not a big Logan Paul guy. I guess he moves product, and that's why they keep making him. I think the Ultimate is better. This figure is nice. It's toyetic. Not needed. The joints are stiff as hell. That is my complaint. I do like the gear. I do like the black and orange. I feel like his entrance jacket looks pretty awesome. Head sculpt has some different TrueFX technology added to it, which looks a little different from the Ultimate. I think I still like the Ultimate better. And you also get the United States Championship belt. Without a doubt, I think this is going to be the least popular figure from this wave. Number 3, I'm going to go Kurt Angle. I like the figure. You get a ton of accessories. It's really fun. It's just a funny figure to have in your collection. You know, Kurt Angle was so goofy during the time. I will say I like each head. None of them are really blowing me away, but I'm probably going to keep him with a wig on. I think it's funny. Or you could go with a shaving cream head. They did throw in a standard head if you just want a regular Kurt Angle head. So I'm cool with that. Tons of accessories. It's really fun. The singlet looks great. Mine, of course, had the QC issue, which is not awful, but I will say the torso looks a little too big proportionally with his legs. Something about the painted chest looks a little bit of too much of a flat finish to me. So I'm going to put him at number 3. Number 2 being my second favorite figure from the set, Paul Heyman. No complaints at all, minus my arm had a little bit of gappage. That is the only complaint. Love the accessories. I will say I kind of wish that hat wasn't molded on, but I understand why they did it. You come with the ECW lanyard. You come with a trench coat. He comes with that, of course, the headset. Tons of interchangeable hands. So really, really do like it. Highly recommend it. Probably my favorite Paul Heyman figure in my collection. I forgot to bring in that WCW figure for comparisons, but I do have all of the Elite Paul Heyman figures in my collection. Number 1, going to be a love-hate relationship. I love this head sculpt, but that is the only reason to buy it. This figure came stained for Stone Cold. It's my number 1 figure, but I'm complaining, right? It came stained, which is we're so far into this game. How is this still happening? The other standard head without the blood is a little loose on the peg. That was just mine. I do appreciate it came with a vest. I love the shirt, but of course it's staining, so I'm not going to be able to use it. So that is going to my parts bin. So that's a big no-no for me. The articulation on this figure is also really, really bad. The shoulder joints are too big. It's really hard to move them. I don't know. I just feel like I understand. We've been asking for this a while, right? We wanted a plussed up, thicker Stone Cold Elite, and this isn't the formula. I feel like we need something more. The Monday Night Wars Ultimate is perfect. What I'm going to do, without a doubt, is I'm going to take this head, I'm going to throw it in my Ultimate Edition, and be done with it. This figure probably will not even stay in my collection, but that head is so damn good that you have to buy it. And I feel like you need this for your collection. This is, like I said, wrestling figure history for Mattel. First bloody figure, and they're not shying away from it. So execution-wise, I appreciate it. I appreciate the effort. I appreciate them trying to give him bigger arms and make him look a little fuller, but just wasn't exactly right. And again, the staining is just a big no-no on my part, especially for a figure that people are really highly anticipating. But at least on the positive side, the staining's not on the face, right? It's not on the head. It's only on the arm, so it is what it is. But if you want any of these figures, they are now available and shipping from ringsidecollectibles.com. You guys shop these. Promo code FORLIFE to save 10% off your order. Before you go, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at AlexWestCollects. Thank you for tuning in. I'll catch you all in the next video review.